All right, here we go. Big Daddy Shin, day 961 at the park. So it feels really good outside. It's not too hot, not too cold. I don't even know what temperature it is. All I know is I was freezing in my, oh my gosh, there's horseshoes right there. But all I know is I was freezing earlier, and now the outdoor weather just feels really amazing. And so I kind of don't even want to be in the shade. I want to just go in the sun and just let's take it, right? So anyways, I get a call today, and it's something that might change my life. So until it actually happens, I don't even know if I'm supposed to say it. But, well, I don't know. I mean, it's like a transfer position. It's not like it's like, you know, you're getting a new job somewhere, but it's like, so in a nutshell, darn it. Yeah, in a nutshell, okay? You always have to think about your future, right? And in one case, I feel like I'm really good at my job. I love doing it, and I love teaching singing, and my whole online teaching is insane. I wish you guys could watch my stuff, but you know, it's things that I'm evolving with the times, and I think I'm doing a great job, and I think well, whatever. I mean, you know, not to be so modest, but in reality, with all the stuff where you know, we're not teaching in schools, districts are losing money, all that kind of stuff, right? So there's going to be those cuts eventually, and when they do, the arts are the first to go, right? So that means, you know, music, dance, drama, you know, all that stuff. It goes. Hold on, time out. All right, there we go. Back in action. So, yeah, the whole thing with the music and the arts and stuff, not only do I have to worry about just like, you know, I'm not a permanent teacher yet because it didn't work 2 years. I told you that story before. But I'm an actual arts teacher, right? Even though I'm really good at it, no matter what happens, if there's budget cuts, there's budget cuts, and can't really do much about it. So what's going to have to happen is my backup plan would have to be I become an assistant principal or some type of coordinator or something, right? But I don't know which one it would be, but I just didn't want to have to think about it because, well, I enjoy teaching music too much. It's really fun. But anyways, you always have to think about your future. Anyways, I got wind that people are thinking about putting me in the virtual school. So that means I'd be in charge of the kids that just want to do their stuff online. So even if the schools go back, I'm still going to be online. I'm going, oh my gosh, I'm literally never going to meet another kid face to face in my life. I'm like, holy crap. But, you know, it's one of the ones where I made the short list, okay? So it's not like they could get like, you know, hundreds and thousands of teachers that could do it. They're getting one, and I'm on the short list. So I'm thinking like, gosh, do I do it? But I love my kids. I don't know when they'd have to happen or whatever. I have no idea. It's just now there's no offer, just so you know. It's just I just heard that there's talks, you know. And so the thing is, I have to ponder would I do it. So it's not like the other things where I'd like leave a school district, right? Go to like, you know, LA to Buena Park or something. Same district, there is a need, and you know, I've proven that I could actually do it, and you know, pays the same. So I'm like, gosh, you know, I mean, but as a teacher, music teacher, there's other music teachers. I mean, there's 2 music teachers at my school, right? There's like, you know, I don't know, at least 10 in the district, I think. So, I don't know. But this one, it's like, gosh, the responsibility of it all, right? But, I don't know. So, actually, I do know. Even though there's going to be a lot of kids that be pissed at me, I'd probably take it. The reason being is, I mean, even this whole summer, I recognized that the online learning thing's the future. And the whole thing about teaching music, I mean, teaching in person, that's not the end of the world. I mean, people are always going to need English, math, all that stuff, but teaching music, that's going to be tough. Singing wise. Because I'm thinking about, okay, I did pretty well, you know, just like my technology and stuff. But when schools open up again, it's not like we're going to go straight up into like no mask and, you know, like 30 people, 40 people per class, whatever. They're going to do it 6 feet apart. We have to wear masks in class with fiberglass or plexiglass in the middle of us. And then so we have to adapt to a whole new style of learning that we didn't even try yet, right? So I'm like, oh man. So all that stuff that I did for my online learning, like the teaching, out the window. Not that I'm complaining. It's just that these are the same concerns that people all over the country are going to have to deal with it, right? Because now everybody's a master at like Google Meets or Zoom and, you know, getting a double monitor because that's like the new in thing, right? You what? You don't have a double monitor? So, you know, there's a lot of different stuff that's going to go. But if I was offered this job to just have my station, deal with a certain amount of kids, get them through school. So now, this is different from recovery. This is actual, they're taking the stuff, and I'm helping monitoring their schoolwork online, and they could actually graduate. And, yeah. Then after school, after I do that, then I could do the online recovery. So I would literally just be in a room with really fast internet and I don't know, making selfie videos. So those are the type of things. And see, the thing that's good for you guys that watch me do these type of videos, I mean, let's face it, not too many people are watching this, right? But you guys get my innermost secrets. See, it could be somebody actually doing a voiceover telling you what might happen in my future because I have a mask on. But no, I mean, these are good problems to have, but I am scared if it was offered and I say no, there goes my opportunity. So, I don't know. I mean, and don't get me wrong, it's not one of those things where, you know, if I got it, I could live anywhere I want and never have to go to the city. No, I mean, I still got to go. I mean, I'm sure they have their plans on what they have to do. But wouldn't that be something? Oh, man. I mean, if that was the case, any teacher could be like anywhere, any of the time. And then nobody would be going to school. No, we need people in school. Anyways, I kind of had to make this video longer. That's because if it's too short, then people will go like, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll watch this video. And then they find out some nugget about me. They're like, oh my gosh. I mean, you know, my mom said, yeah, you shouldn't post personal stuff, whatever. I do, you know. What's the worst that could happen, right? I get a new job somewhere. I'm kidding. But, yeah, so if you ever see me stutter, or like I just look like I'm just like, don't know what's going on, it's because these are different things that I'm thinking about at the same time. Not only that, plus thinking it's like, gosh, what healthy meal am I going to eat for dinner tonight? You know? It's like, oh man, I only drink half a quart of water. I need more water. You know, I mean, it's things about what I have to do. So I think that's what I have to do too. I have to just organize my thoughts. I always say I always organize my thoughts. But once I get it, where it's just organized, I remember when I first got this job. I first got this job, and then, yeah, my place was clean for like 2 months because I'd never be home. All right, whatever the case. Big Daddy Shin, day 961 in the books. A lot of jumble mess in this one. You know, got around, forgot something in my car the very first time I went around. And then dealing with like different phone calls I have to get, dealing with teaching, cars about to hit me. Now this street's actually pretty safe. And then, yeah, just all these type of things in my mind that I have to like weed out. And it's not like I could publicly, like, you know, just go in conversation and like, oh yeah, well, I should do this, you should do this, I should do this, you should do it, right? Because this one, it's not like it's top secret stuff. And it's not like a lot of people in my district watch my videos anyway. Maybe some kid's gonna get all heartbroken and go, oh my God, what's going on, Shin? It's like, you know what, I'm still here. But, we'll see what happens. And that's exactly what I'm going to call this one. We'll see what happens. So Big Daddy Shin, day 961. If I get exercise 961 days in a row, you get exercise 961 days in a row. Because if I could do it, you could do it. And I'm doing it. Seeing what happens.